Hi, I'm Erik Linask coming to you from Supercom here in Chicago, day 3 of the show, and I'm talking now with Alteva's William Bumbernick. William, thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Eric.
Um, so, one of the things that I want to talk about is about a week or so ago, I guess, Microsoft put out an announcement that involved you as one of the service providers as part of that announcement. Tell me a little bit about that announcement.
Yeah, we're actually really excited about that. Microsoft and Broadsoft and Alteva have been working together to create a truly integrated unified communication solution. You know, unified communications as a term has somewhat of a vague definition, and I think it's confusing people about what it really is and what it really is meant to do. We've been investing a lot of time, resources, and development effort alongside of Microsoft and Broadsoft to really bring a unified communication solution in a hosted marketplace to the consumers and to businesses.
So, what's the relationship between Alteva and Microsoft in regarding this the unified communications announcement?
So we are a hosted provider underneath Microsoft in providing hosted Exchange, hosted OCS, hosted SharePoint. We also have infrastructure and provide hosted Broadsoft services. So the relationship with Microsoft, they're very interested in our telephony side of our business and integrating that telephony side into their communications platform. It's been a really interesting relationship in that for a company like Alteva and for a company like Microsoft, you know, Alteva in comparison, while we're very successful in our market space and in the enterprise market space, has no success in comparison to Microsoft, right? We're talking about the giant of software. And they've shown a very sincere interest in working with us to make this new communications medium a spectacular offering.
So, where are you looking? What market are you looking at getting into with the Microsoft relationship?
So our existing market base, our sweet spot of sales is 50 to 500 seats, though we are successful also in the small enterprise space of 500 to 8, 9, 10,000 seats. The hosted product of OCS and Exchange has predominantly been sold into the smaller market segments as well. And I think that's part of the reason Microsoft's so excited about working with us. We've got customers that are in that small enterprise space that are embracing hosted technologies through our telephony systems, and they love to open up that door to the hosted technologies with OCS and Exchange. So that market segment's been very exciting for them, and it's also been a very nice segment for us to be successful in.
So really the key, and we were talking about this a little bit earlier, is being able to combine the OCS and the voice elements.
That's right. So OCS gives great presence and great instant messaging capability and some nice conferencing components as well. Our product integrates voice services, right? So the handset on your phone, the enterprise voice communications capability, all integrated now with OCS and Exchange. Some good examples of that is you can call your voice portal and move calendaring around. You can call your voice portal and say, I'm going to be 15 minutes late, and it will automatically move your next appointment 15 minutes and send out invites to everybody that's in that appointment to tell them that you're going to be 15 minutes late, all by voice prompt. It also provides real-time phone information on OCS. So as you're looking at the availability of some of your coworkers on OCS, now you're getting on-hook, off-hook information on their phone status, so you know if they're on the phone or off of the phone. Another nice integration component that was lacking in a lot of hosted telephony systems, though there is voicemail to email capability, what used to happen was the voicemail was sent as an email file, and then it was on its own island of email. If you listened to it in your email or deleted it in your email, it didn't change the status of that voicemail in your voice system. Now we're talking about truly integrated systems where if I listen to it in my email, it becomes read on my voicemail system. If I delete it in my email, it's deleted from my voicemail system. So you get that connection of the two systems rather than islands of technology.
Now, what about management or administration of the platform?
Well, that's the beauty in hosted solution, right? The cost and expense, resources, manpower that it takes to maintain infrastructures goes away, right? A hosted solution is exactly that. We host the infrastructure for you. We give you just the end product, the product that you use every day. All of the back-end services, you know, that's our job. It's our job to make sure that everything's solid, stable, up and running for you to use. So you can focus on using the applications rather than maintaining them.
Great. Now, when you talk about the higher end of the market, up to the 500 size and even into the some of the smaller enterprise spaces, isn't that a space that's traditionally been more focused on its own on-premises solutions?
Yeah, it has been for a long time. That space is starting to really understand some of the benefits of a hosted solution, and a lot of that comes to application development. Many of the customers in that space have application development teams that create unique solutions for them. Up until now, those application development teams had always had to start from scratch, right? So if I buy a premise-based system and I am in that small enterprise segment, and I needed an application, I would develop that from scratch. I would have developers that do that. And then if you, in that same enterprise space, needed a very similar application, you would start from scratch to do that. So what they're really finding is that with these APIs that we offer, both on the Microsoft side and on the voice services side, and in a hosted platform, we collect that code and create repositories that allow our customers to not have to start at ground zero anymore. They can talk to us, find out what our other customers have done, and then we've given them a core set of code that gives them the base of what they need, and they just need to tweak it, adjust it, make it theirs, or build on top of it. And then that code comes back to us as well and to the next customer that needs something. So the application development and the true benefit of that hosted solution, the development effort becomes much, much, much more rapid to a great usable product that really redefines business processes.
I guess that so works hand in hand with all the other the problems and issues facing the market: time to market, time to deployment, ease of use. So,
and the best part is the cost, right? It's a reduced cost.
Absolutely, cost savings. You're absolutely right. We've been talking here at Supercom in Chicago with Alteva's William Bumbernick. William, thanks again for joining us.
Great, thank you, Erik.